everybody on Hookah Domain. This is Silencer again. This over here is KrypticMac, also known as Tony. Once again, making a special cameo appearance, we have Thing. Thing, say hi. What's up, Thing? Today we're doing yet another shisha review for you. This time we'll be doing a little Starbuzz Caramel Macchiato. I didn't find a video for this on the site already, so this might be the first time. Basically, a little about the setup. We'll be using Mr. Wonderful, the two-hose ice torrent from hookah-shisha.com as usual. I'll be using a 40mm golden quick light coal, standard windscreen on top, regular water as a base, single layer of Reynolds Wrap heavy duty foil, because that's how we get it done. That's super heavy duty shit. Again, standard two hoses, because this video was filmed maybe an hour or two after the last video I did. So again, the more hoses will probably be here Wednesday of this week, give or take. Anyway, a little bit about the shisha. There she is right there. Caramel Macchiato from Starbuzz. Whoop. Yeah, that was real smooth. I like that. Yeah. But as you can see, typical Starbuzz style. Very fine cut, very drippy, very, very wet, same as always. Not a whole ton of stems, but it is important to do at least a few of them whenever you're breaking your bowl up. There's always going to be at least one or two. Most of them aren't much thicker than like a hair, though, so I mean it really wouldn't affect too much if you ended up leaving them in your bowl anyway. The smell on this is actually kind of a unique one for me, because a ways ago I used to be a barista at a coffee shop in my old hometown, so I know a thing or two about some decent coffee. So a caramel macchiato, I actually know what one is supposed to taste like. This is very close.
It's 9 o'clock.
The only thing that throws me off, that was Tony's computer telling us it's 9 o'clock.
It's bedtime,
anyway,
bitch.
Hells no. But again, this one you can definitely smell the caramel coming off of it. I will say that. But it smells like it's buried a little bit beneath a very strong espresso. A macchiato, again, designed to be very strong, so that's not necessarily a bad thing with that very strong coffee smell. I was just expecting just a little bit more flavor to it, because again, typically when someone orders a caramel macchiato, you're looking for the flavor experience. Less on the coffee side, more on the caramel side, something a little more flavorful. But again, smells very, very nice. If you're a coffee person, this is definitely one that I think you'd want to try. As for the smokability, it is, again, equivalent with most Starbuzz. The clouds coming off of it are very, very, very nice. The quality of the smoke is very dense. Tony over here can rip some really, really, really nice ones. He's been pulling them off of here for a while.
25 minutes and 43 seconds.
Well, keep in mind, yeah, we started this video a ways back, just of us bullshitting beforehand. We'll edit that out after the fact, but long and the short of it is, you know, we got this stuff going, I'd say probably about 45 minutes ago, roughly. Burning very nicely. We're not on the second coal just yet, but again, it's doing very well. As for the flavor, it's very subtle, I noticed. You know, for as strong as this stuff smells, in terms of like a coffee scent, in terms of a caramel scent, I was expecting more of it to come out in the smoke. Like, I was expecting a much stronger flavor coming off of it for a longer period. Which is interesting, because the first couple times I had actually done this, or used this blend of shisha, it did have a very, very strong scent to it. However, you know, again, maybe it's just because I've gotten used to it, maybe it's because, you know, after I've had it a few times it's not as strong, but the density of the smoke is still very good. Perhaps it's because we're using, you know, ice as the catcher and in the base as well. Who knows? But I do know that in this particular round it's a little bit more subtle than I was expecting. But it is equivalent to Starbuzz in terms of smoothness, in terms of cloud size, in terms of moisture of the tobacco, which you saw a second ago. Burns very, very cleanly. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty good smoke. Again, the only drawback to it, I think, is you know, I was expecting something a little stronger. But I will say this is a very good, like, say, an after dinner smoke. Like, you know, some people have coffee after they have their meals. This right here would be particularly nice to have whenever you're, you know, after you finish having a nice meal or something, you want to sit down with a couple friends. Very mellow. That's what I like. As a matter of fact, Thing, there you go, Thing. There you go. Hold on to that for a minute. Rip a nice cloud for the people. But, no, like I said, it's a good smoke. It's a good after-dinner smoke. It's a very social one. Very mellow, so for people who don't like an extremely extremely strong flavor coming off of their shisha, this is definitely a good one for you. It's more of an accent, I guess, than even a flavor. But, particularly nice. You know, I mean, I think it's pretty good. Again, the only drawback, like I said, is if you're looking for it to taste like, say, pomegranate or blue mist or something that has a very distinct, potent kick to it, like, wow, this is amazing, maybe not so much. Tastes a little more average. But if I had to give it a number, let's say 7.5. Just because it is a Starbuzz, it is a very quality smoke, it has a nice density to the smoke, the flavor is somewhat lacking, I think. So, all in all, you know, yeah, pretty much what Thing's saying. It's a so-so kind of smoke. Above average, definitely, just because it is, in fact, Starbuzz. But, you know, nothing that you should drop what you're doing and run out and buy it. All in all, very, very decent blend. I liked it. 7.5 is what I'm going with. Tony, what do you think?
For the first time smoking it, it doesn't have the flavor that it has in smell, which is sad. But other than that, smokability, not as good as others that I've tried, but still pretty good.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's two conflicting opinions. There are two very similar opinions, I should say, on that. All in all, pretty good one. But, again, nothing that you should drop what you're doing and run out and try to buy the stuff. If you have a chance and you see it somewhere, pick it up as a 50 gram, see what you think. But, anyway, that's my review on Caramel Macchiato. This here's Silencer. That there's KrypticMac, also known as Tony. Big ups to my boy Thing. Keep on watching, guys. Like I said, I appreciate it, and keep on bubbling. Peace.
Damn it.
Alright, that was Silencer and KrypticMac. Catch our reviews on hookahdomain.com or YouTube. Later. How the hell do you hit stop?